Hi pilots, time to take a quick look how to build a crazy Sukhoi on this compact video. As normal today you would start to build it upside down to make it absolutely flat. The front piece, the aft piece and the stabilizer or the fuselage and the wing with the carbon reinforcement in the leading edge. And when we glued all these together, we split the wing fins in one top and bottom piece to make it easier to mount when it's still flat on the table. So you mount the bottom piece of the wing fin, and after that you put in the carbon pieces here. You can either have them 25 centimeter long to have them halfway out to the wingtip, or you can take them all the way out, a little bit more F3P style, so to say. Both works very well. The landing gear, you have the white reinforcement. I have cut it down a little bit here, and you have the small plywood reinforcement too to make it very strong here. I even sometimes put a bit of flat carbon fiber in the bottom side here to make it strong. You make the fuselage torque stable by adding 1 millimeters construction up here out to the stabilizer endpoints, and one back to the back tail of the fuselage too here. And here you put in a small piece of flat carbon fiber too to make it nice on the ground. I use one piece of carbon fiber up here to reinforce the fin too. The side rudder do I reinforce by using tape, 3M as a hanger, but also all the way up on both sides. And here we have a little bit of special thing I do on, see if we, yeah, you see here the push rod piece here in the rudder. We reinforce it with a 40 millimeter carbon fiber rod. It's 1 millimeter carbon fiber that we put together with all these push rods to make it strong, the glue seam, so to say, in the depron. The same with the ailerons later on. As you have found out, it's a little bit of offset here, but it works very well together with the piece you find to put on the servo arm, and the same, the extension you have on the side rudder and the elevator. It works very nice together, and you can put on very big tools. And if you're old like me, you put in a lot of exponential too, and the youngsters can have it straight zeroed. What I also do is to put in another piece of motor mount, sorry about that are into the kit today. I first put on a flat carbon fiber piece here from the top to the bottom, and on that I glue a small piece square of plywood or carbon fiber thin, and on that we try like this. You see I mount the motor with the small silicone pieces between the mount and the motor, fuel tube, to have the possibility to adjust the angle on the motor. When the plane fly straight and nice and you start to hover, you adjust the hovering behavior by angle the motor right. So it will fly straight as you want it, and it will hover perfect both when you torque it and just hang in the prop. And this is very important to have good hover behavior. One very important thing that I nearly forgot is to reinforce the fuselage before you put on this kind of carbon reinforcement with 3M tape. Flat from the stabilizer on the side of the fuselage bottom, the wing, and all the way up to the nose. So you have one long piece of 3M on each side here to make it strong when you make a little bit of hard landing or hard moves maybe up in the air too. So you must have that reinforcement because the fuselage is very thin here, and that makes a lot of the good behavior you have in the plane too. So be careful with that. It's also possible to reinforce it on the top, of course. Yeah, I think that's more or less everything you need to know. Have a lot of fun, of course, and I hope you will enjoy the Sukhoi. And to get the balance I have, you put the center of balance just here. I think it's 100 millimeter from the leading edge on the wing, but you see it's very easy to grab it here on the canopy, and it's easy to find out where to have it. If you give it full airload in one direction and it just go around in a rolling circle, you have the center of gravity rather back, and that's really good for some fun moves, but you can also have it a little bit more forward for more normal flying. But this is my choice, and I try to have the battery on the opposite side of the radio control equipment, so I try to balance it in that way as well as that way also by adding the battery on the top and have the radio control things on the bottom. Yeah, I hope you like it, and that's all from a very snowy Sweden in January 2011.